And thus, the saga continues, ladies and gentlemen, as you're seeing right here. This is not a joke. Once again, we are dealing with a very, very prime example of what happens when fair use is outright ignored. Gotta fucking love coming home to this kind of news, and frankly is something that I would much rather not make another video on, because for all intents and purposes, you guys know that this isn't the kind of content that I enjoy making, mostly because the fact it doesn't even qualify as goddamn content, no. But this is a kind of video that has to be made out of principle and out of defense for a fellow PokeTuber. So yeah, with that being said, take from that what you will, but I urge you strongly to share this video around, especially if you yourself have been affected by this sort of thing right here. And also be sure to give Jaren, I hope I pronounced that name right, some support. I will leave a link to his channel down below. Check him out. He is known as the individual that does Pokesins, and they're really good videos too. And as far as I'm concerned, anytime that someone does a anime-based video, it's free promotion. So I don't know why the hell Shopro has to once again be the sewer rat motherfuckers that decide to ban the content, more or less promoting the anime itself. So, yeah. Talk about another fantastic bag of tricks there, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the thing, is that I know that some of you guys are going to be asking me right off the bat, well, MegaCrasher, what about the video that you made pertaining to this sort of issue, but mentioning the fact that there is a high possibility of there being an impersonator of Shopro. And you guys are completely 100% in right to ask me that. And the best answer I can give you guys is, at this point, I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore, guys. I really don't. It's one big hot mess. And see, this is one of those situations where I have a big-time mental tug-of-war, because there's one side of me in which it kind of comes from the heart, where I'm just like, you know what, man, I'm sick and tired of fighting, you know, my heart can't handle it, my stomach can't handle it, things like that, you know, my anxiety goes through the roof, because the thing is, I'm not a confrontational person in real life. But there's also another side of me that is basically the complete opposite. The kind of person that is a never say die kind of person that if I have to, I will fight. And I'm going to fight tooth and nail, in which the only way that the fighting is going to end is if I'm basically dead. Now that's a bit of a strong statement to make right there, ladies and gentlemen, and I more or less meant it figuratively speaking, because if I meant it literally, well then I probably wouldn't be here, you know. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, it's gotten to this point where it is high time, you know. Like, we can sit here and make all the videos we want, we can sit here and talk about it all we want, but we need to take action, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take some goddamn fucking action, okay? And I'm sorry for being so hot and rowdy and cursing up a storm, but the thing is, man, when you're going a cappella and when you come home to this kind of shit again, it's like, you know what, man, enough is a fuck enough, man. Enough is enough. I get so sick and tired of talking about these motherfuckers, basically, that don't even know anything about fair use, and they really ought to brush up on what fair use is. I mean, it's really not that hard of a concept to understand. Study fucking basic copyright law, you know? Fair use comes with it. They go hand in hand together like peanut butter and jelly. I don't know how much more elementary I can put it. I mean, seriously, like, a 5-year-old can understand that logic, and that's pretty sad that a 5-year-old can understand it, but yet these suit-wearing dummies in big corporations can't seem to understand it, where they're scratching their asses and picking their noses instead. Be like, oh, wait, fair use, oh, wait, no, that don't exist in my world. Yeah, it does. And here's the thing, is that I'm not going to stop fighting, because this issue has affected us as well, hence why you've seen so many videos in the past talking about this. The thing is that ever since the very beginning, when the Pokemon anime first was released, I've been a big fan of that, okay? Like, over 20 years since Pokemon first existed, I've been a fan of that, okay? I'm 27 years of age, and it came out in 1996. You do the math. See, here's the thing, is that with all of this going on, it really breaks my heart. The fact that the company treats their fans that way. That they hate their fans, essentially. Like, that's basically what it is that they hate you if you talk about the anime. Hence why they block and ban your videos. And in my case right here, give me a nice big copyright strike because of the fact that I'm a fan of the anime that they have helped created. And you want to know something is that it's gone pretty much to a point where the only way that I can more or less show my defiance in what they're doing is to basically boycott the anime, like not even talk about it in any videos. And I know that there's a lot of you guys that are subscribed here that enjoy anime related content, and I was proud to say that I was also a Pokemon anime YouTuber, but I can't be that. I can't be an anime YouTuber because apparently we don't have the right to make YouTube content talking about the anime, critiquing the anime, reacting to the anime, reviewing the anime, things like that. Things that fall under fair use. I swear to God, if I had a nickel for every single time that I said fair use in videos like these, I would likely be a millionaire. Like, seriously, it's disgusting how many times I gotta say fair use in videos like these to really drill it into their heads. But honestly though, it's like, why would you want to support a company that basically has a history of fucking over their own fans? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, sure, they have helped created the Pokemon anime, which has inspired us growing up as little kids, but there comes a time eventually in life where you learn the deep, dark truths about those innocent things that you grew up watching and idolizing. And sad to say, in my case right here, I ended up realizing the truth in the form of all this YouTube bullshit that has been going on because of these guys. And it isn't just me that's going through this. It is a lot of other Pokemon YouTubers as well that cover the anime, such as Jaren, who covers Pokesins, who does Pokesyn videos, and there's also other content creators, such as Noggin and Lockston, which also had a run-in with Shopro, people like Tamashi Hiroka, people like the J-Wits, and smaller YouTubers like Entity Maze, for example. I mean, it's honestly disgusting. It's honestly disgusting that the company treats their fans that way when they should be respecting us because of the fact that it's essentially free promotion whenever we're talking about the goddamn anime to begin with. And I was someone that legitimately enjoyed doing anime-related content because not only was it a reflection and a reminder of what I grew up watching when I was a little kid going to school, but it was also something that a lot of you guys watching this video here and now genuinely enjoyed seeing. And as a result, I genuinely enjoyed making those videos even more because I knew I had more of a reason to do that. And the fact is that it breaks my damn heart every single time I see comments, of you guys asking me, when am I going to be doing, Sun and Moon reactions again? When am I going to be doing anything anime related again? The fact is that until we get this bullshit resolved, man, I am not touching anything that has to do with the Pokemon anime ever again. Like, with that statement right there, I want to apologize, knowing that it is going to be disappointing a lot of people. In fact, I've already disappointed a lot of you guys because of the lack of Pokemon anime content. But the thing is that when you have a company that helps make this content that basically hates their fans, it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? Do you continue supporting this sort of thing by watching the anime and consuming the products? Or do you take a stand? Like, I don't know if it's just mental lapses or lapses in judgment, or if they really just don't have the mental capacity to comprehend what fair use is and that fact that fair use actually exists. I mean, seriously, where is the fair use? I mean, hashtag where is the fair use? If we're gonna be all trendy and stuff like that, get a fucking hashtag going on. But seriously, where is the fair use? I mean, I've asked that question before as well. Where's the fair use? There I go, I ask it again. But frankly, at this rate, ladies and gentlemen, it's a question that we're going to be asking for a very, very long time, considering that YouTube has already caught up enough in drama as it is with the whole YouTube Partners Program fiasco that's going on, which I spoke about briefly in the last video. And here I am again making another video addressing Shopro, and in a certain extent, content, YouTube as well. But this video is more or less to draw attention to another example and more of what happens when you have an abusive company hating on another content creator that loves to animate. And the thing is that this right here is somebody that I admire and respect immensely, so you're damn right I'm going to be standing up for one of our own, you know, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm sorry to those that expected to see content that I normally make where I play a character that I created known as MegaCrasher, but the thing is that you guys know that I always keep it real. I always keep it 100 with you, okay? I'm always 100, and even if it means that I gotta talk about things that may stir the pot a little bit, oh well, you know what? Life isn't perfect, and you want to know something? Sometimes you have to stand up on your own 2 feet, and you got to loosen up your pipes, and you got to say what needs to be said. And that is another message that I have hidden in this channel right here, is that you have the ability and the right to speak up on what you believe in, and the fact is here is that you guys know damn well that I am a firm believer in the freedom of speech, I am a firm believer in the freedom of expression, and I'm also a firm believer that nobody is infallible, nobody is perfect, and I understand, once again, that, you know, YouTube's gone through a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of controversies going on within the YouTube community itself, and they don't need to have yet another controversy piled on, but this is something, ladies and gentlemen, that cannot go ignored. I'm serious. It cannot go ignored anymore. I'm dead serious. We need to keep this issue alive. We need to keep it relevant, and we need to kick this issue right in the goddamn face, break its nose, and say, listen, man, is that you got to understand that fair use exists, and you got to understand that people are allowed to critique content. They are allowed to make reactions. They are allowed to make reviews. They're allowed to do whatever falls under fair use. And the thing is that, again, here I say fair use because it's a concept that is very, very important that Shopro and other large companies like those that hate their fans seem to lack the understanding when it comes to that sort of thing. But anyways, guys, that's all I have to say. I didn't want to draw this video too long because I know I made a lot of rants in the past that have been pretty long, but I want to end things up right here, and I want to say thank you guys for watching, and again, I'm very, very sorry that you guys had to sit through this, but you guys know that I'm not taking this lying down, okay? You know, yeah, sure, I've kept quiet about it for a while because I want to focus on me, I want to do me, and that is inspire and entertain all of you amazing people that have stuck with me by my side through thick and thin. But at the same time, whenever there's an issue that is affecting a majority of the community or affecting us, we are going to speak up on this. And yes, while it may stir the pot potentially, and there might be a little backlash here and there, I think we're strong enough to be able to handle that backlash. I mean, we've taken on bigger enemies before, and we won. We ended up winning multiple times. So if we can win against bigger obstacles, man, we damn sure can win again and again and again and again. That's why I urge you guys to share this video. Share any video that you see relating to this sort of issue. And we need to take a stand, okay? Enough is enough. Shopro has got to respect their fans.